Thinking about buying your first home, then you probably heard the term earnest money. But what is it really, and how does it affect your offer? Well, stick around, guys, because a small deposit plays a big role in landing your dream home. Earnest money is basically a good faith deposit. When you make an offer on your home, you include a small chunk of money, usually 1 to 3% of the purchase price. Think of that as putting skin in the game. It shows the seller you're serious and, hey, I'm just not window shopping. I'm ready to actually move forward. Think of it like putting your money where your mouth is kind of an analogy I like to tell people. Now, in Washington State, this amount is going to be held by a third party. Usually it's a title company, and usually what I recommend is 1%. With home prices out here, 1% is usually more than enough to let the seller know that we're serious. So what happens to the money? Now, here's the good news. The money doesn't just disappear. It's not just a fee and one of these mini closing cost fees that we'll dive into in a later video. If the sale goes through, your earnest money gets applied toward your down payment or closing costs. So it's money on the line that's going to be yours at the end if the deal goes through. Now, if something goes sideways, the deal doesn't go through all the way, and you end up backing out for a reason that's outlined in the contract, you'll get your earnest money back. No one will take anything of it. If you give them $1,000, you'll get $1,000 back. So that's good to know. If you back out, now one thing to think about, if you back out for a reason that's not in the contract, let's say, for example, we've passed all the contingency phases and then you just fail to close and you don't call your agent and try to find a way to get out, you're going to lose your money. But guys, I've sold countless houses. I've never lost anybody's earnest money. So it's incredibly hard to lose the money. Now, in a competitive market, a strong earnest money deposit can help your offer stand out. For example, if you're on a $400,000 home, $4,000 is the typical amount. Now, let's just say you want to be aggressive. You want to show the seller you're actually here to buy that house. I want your home. You could put $20K down. If you can swing that down payment amount, put $20,000 on the line, knowing that if the deal does go sideways, for example, if you want to back out through the inspection, you'll get your money back and it's as if it never happened. But it's a way to stand out from the pack in a competitive market situation, which is why not? Use all the tools we can to stand out. So that's the earnest money in a nutshell, guys. Kind of just a term you should know when you're getting into the housing market. It's more than just a deposit. It's a sign of intent, strategy, and leverage in your offer. Now, if you're thinking about buying a home in Central Washington and want guidance from pre-approval to closing, reach out in the link below, guys. It'd be an honor to help you and your family find your dream home.